2 games from Wembley, and what an occasion this is at Boundary Park. The sun is out, beautiful day, an opponent that beat Sean Long's Roughyeds away from home, so a bit of revenge on the cards as well. All the ingredients today as Oldham look to move within 80 minutes of a place at Wembley in the 1895 Cup final. Plus we have a very, very exciting debut of one of the star players in rugby league right now. Nene McDonald straight in, and he starts today. This is how Oldham line up. Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e, the fullback, Jack Johnson, Ian Thornley, Nene McDonald and Jordan Turner. Who knows exactly how they're going to line up across the back. Then at the halves, Riley Deeney's back alongside Josh Drinkwater. Up front, Gil Dudson, Matty Wilde and Ted Chaplow. George Hurst returns to the 13 as well, with Matty Ashurst and Adam Milner, leaving a bench of Tom Forber, the youngster from Wigan, on dual registration, gets a place on the bench. Owen Farnworth, Pat Moran, Lewis Baxter. Jay Chaplow is the 18th man for Oldham against Barrow Raiders.
Where is Nene going to play? At the moment he's lining up on the left wing, outside of Jordan Turner. Ian Thornley and Jack Johnson the right side. No Kieran Dixon, of course. So Josh Drinkwater will get us underway. And here we go. Beautiful day for it. Drinkwater goes long, and Barrow Raiders will drive us back. Confirming the Oldham team, Phoenix is fullback, then Johnson, Thornley, Nene McDonald and Jordan Turner. The halves, Riley Dean and Josh Drinkwater. The pack, Gil Dudson, Matty Wilde. And Oldham ball, hold that thought. Oh, it's gone over the back of Gil. Early opportunity for Jordan Turner with a handoff. Drinkwater. What can Oldham do in the opening minute here? We'll complete that lineup in a moment.
First up error from Barrow from a great shot. Here's Nene McDonald, first touch of the game.
McDonald, he's a big unit, isn't he? He's been given license by Sean Long to, within reason, play where he wants. So let's see where that takes him. Dodson powering. Can Oldham strike right at the start of this quarter-final? Wilde. Back with Drinkwater, who was brilliant at Sheffield. Riley Dean, now Phoenix. This is where he's dangerous! PLT slices through. A minute gone and Oldham have the first score. 4-0 with a kick to come.
Great carry by Gil Dudson with the quick play of the ball. Put Oldham on the front foot. And then whenever Riley Dean goes to the line like that and plays square, frees up space for PLT out the back. PLT with a 3-on-3. His speed's going to get him through 9 times out of 10. Great acceleration off the mark as well. It's hard to defend against someone like Phoenix because he's got a good right foot step. So you can't be too aggressive from the inside. Drinkwater given the duties. Today, no Kieran Dixon.
Well, last time you were on commentary and JD was kicking, we know what happened. The weather was slightly different that day, wasn't it?
Different world that day. It was a different world here at Oldham. The wind was bad, it was cold. Early year place, but Sean Long will be really happy with that start of the game. Intent with defence, defensive line speed. Just setting the standard, setting the tone for what this match is going to look like.
So Drinkwater, he's got a decent look at this. 10 metres in from this near touch line. He's brought it back about 19, he's put it wide. Dear oh dear. Not one of his best. So 4-0 after 2 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like Kieran Dixon will be out for a long time. Confirmed broken arm. We were showing the photo to some of the lads today on the WhatsApp. It looks pretty scary, but we wish him a speedy recovery, Kieran Dixon.
Yeah, has his operation on Tuesday next week. So the Oldham fans find their voice. 4-0. Where's that kick go? It's going deep. Riley Dean fields it in the corner. 3 minutes gone. And here come Oldham again on their 20 with Matty Wilde. Thornley back in the side after a 2-match absence as well. He was injured at Hull KR in the Challenge Cup. Good to have him back. Wildy. Here's Nene McDonald popping up in the second row here, Nene. Left side, still going, Nene McDonald. Takes 4 lime green jerseys to dump him on the ground. Here we go, far side, Turner. Well, they're interchanging Jordan Turner and Nene McDonald. He is playing where he wants, and he's chasing down this Drinkwater high kick, is Nene. And he drags the Barrow fullback back, and the Raiders will start 5 from their own line. In front of the Oldham fans. Hi to Jean, hi George and E.T. Frank and Jean down in sunny and windy Cornwall. Good to have you with us. Hello to Barry, who says he's just planting his watermelons. Nice day for it. Here come Barrow. Hello to Wayne. Let's get on top early. Put Barrow to bed, he says. Hello to Cumbrian Mackham. Let's go. Hi to Rachel. Hi to Andrew in Ontario, Canada. We're in bright sunshine in Oldham. Long kick. Jordan Turner has dropped back. Looks like JT's predominantly playing on the wing.
Good little interchange there from JT, showing his experience. He knows that Nene McDonald had 2 big carries in the set prior. And then Jordan Turner went to wing. That's a penalty.
That will be an Oldham penalty. Jordan Turner felt that. Bit of a naughty one, but he just dusts himself down and walks back over to where he's playing.
So looking at the Oldham left edge, Nene's gone to the wing, Jordan back to centre. So they're interchanging the workload, which is good. It's showing the experience of JT, sharing the workload with the left edge. And here comes Oldham. Tap inside the opposition half.
Up the middle goes Ted Chaplow. Twin brother Jay is 18th man today. Here's Phoenix. Can he get Jordan Turner through the gap? Not quite. Oldham within 20. Milner. Chaplow again. 10 away with Wildy. Phoenix is coming right. Drinkwater. Dean. Here is Phoenix again. Lovely floated ball. And Jack Johnson will just stroll in and put it down for try number 2. Phoenix just hung back, took the pass, floated a beauty, and Jack Johnson will not score an easier try. Oldham lead 8-0.
Great sleight of hand by Phoenix up the back. So the first try we mentioned his speed, we mentioned his running game.
For
on this
Oldham,
right edge.
sponsored by Rec Limited, number 20.
But he's also
Jack
got a skill set
Johnson.
of sleight of hand, catch and pass. Pass long, pass short, pass over the top. So many skills in his back pocket that he can bring to the squad. I was quite surprised when Hull KR signed the French fullback instead of
Artemorg.
instead of giving Phoenix an opportunity to crack into that first grade team.
Super League is Phoenix's dream. He makes absolutely no bones about that. Artemorg is a terrific player, but you're right, I was surprised too. With Niall Evalds moving to Huddersfield and then getting injured badly on his debut as well. Here's Drinkwater. He missed the first. This is tougher. This is 5 or 6 metres nearer the touchline. Oh, that's beautiful. He might as well just kick the ball from the touchline. 10-0 Oldham.
Composed start to the game from the Roughyeds. Set completions have been high, defence has been high. The percentages have been really well. Oldham in full control.
So 10-0 in bright sunshine. And Barrow kick long again. And here comes Chaplow. Big contact, spins out of it. Hello to Sam, listening in from Spain. And hello to Chris. So proud to be a sponsor of Oldham and Ben Forster, says Chris. Big things ahead for the club. That's Chris at Shinsei Academy. Here's Matty Wildy. Gil Dudson down the middle. Wildy. Bringing in Matty Ashurst. Last tackle. So Riley Dean goes high. You could probably hear the thud of boot on ball. It's a good take by Luke Cresswell in the skull cap, but the chase is decent. And Barrow are going to have to start 5 out from their own line again. Hello to Marshall. Come on, Oldham, on the path to Wembley. Yeah, if Oldham can get the job done here today, a semi-final awaits, probably against one of the Championship big boys, looking at who's left. That draw, by the way, takes place Sunday week, not today. It's normally today, but it's going to be next Sunday.
You can now access bar 1895 via the voluntary at the centre of the stand.
Rare bit of possession for Barrow, but they've only made it up to about 40. Going to have to kick outside of the right boot. Phoenix's starting position's good, gets a nice bounce as well. And PLT has started very sprightly.
So it looks like Oldham are working this left-hand channel. 2 plays the same way. Here's Nene McDonald, tackle 3. Great carry.
Here we go with Nene McDonald. Can he go on his own? Oh, it's an awful pass, Nene. He should have done. He wanted to feed Phoenix on his inside. But to be kind, that's probably a man who hasn't played a game of rugby this year. Brilliant break. You saw the pace and the power of Nene McDonald. The crowd excited, but the final ball was a shocker.
I thought Phoenix might have been interfered with before he got the ball. Thought the ref was going to pick that up, but obviously not. But as you said, George, feet, power, strength, that left edge, Jordan Turner, Nene McDonald, Drinkwater, Matty Ashurst. That's a strong left edge. That'll be the strongest left edge in the competition.
Well, I'm sure the crowd here today would love to see a Nene McDonald try. Decent enough crowd in the sun of the Joe Royal stand. Of course, it's the start of Easter school holidays, which I think has taken quite a few on holiday at the moment. That's a penalty given away by Thornley and Riley Dean, as Oldham's bench goes to warm up.
That's a tough penalty. I'm not sure what that was for, but
yeah, there was a bit of disbelief.
Here they go. First good test for Oldham on their half, defending their line.
So here come Barrow. First opportunity with ball in hand in the Oldham half. What can the Raiders do? If they can find a try now, it's absolutely not a done deal, this game. They're going to go blindside here, a little step. Did speak to their head coach, Paul Crary, who I know well. Before the game, he did admit to being a bit concerned with the respective team sheets. Here come the Raiders, attacking the Oldham right edge. Last tackle, they're 10 away. Can they report? Forster repeats that or better. It's a nice little grubber. Phoenix has left it to go and has judged it well. Out the back it goes.
Here goes Nene McDonald.
Well, he wanted a quick tap, but Phoenix is up and away himself. Running backwards with pace, Phoenix. And over halfway, Nene wants a quick play. McDonald just says, get out of my way. And off he goes. Wearing 36, Nene McDonald. Good to see George Hurst as well back in the team after injury. fact, I think it was the game at Barrow, wasn't it, when George got injured? Wildy with a great burst. Here's Riley Dean, can he get there? Oh, he tried to float one to Ian Thornley, and T. Ritson picks his pocket.
Great cover tackle by George Hurst. I thought Riley would have gone himself there. He was nearly over the line.
Barrow chucking it about, that's nice. Bit of room on the far side. The red balloon on the pitch in the sunshine. The ball's come out. Referee will say penalty, I think, yeah. Ripped out. So the last few minutes have been Barrow's.
Barrow have done well to scramble defend.
Well, they're on top here, E.T.
From the 7 tackle set. The Barrow find themselves inside Oldham's half with a tap.
Here come the Raiders, 20 away. Short ball. Now they're within 10 of the Oldham line. First bit of goal line D for Oldham to come up with here. Oh, and they put the ball down, and Barrow have made it very easy for Oldham there, trying to force the play.
Yeah, Barrow coach will be disappointed with that. First infringement.
No. Well, what's the ref giving here? He's signalling knock on, but by whom first? Must be Oldham ball. Yes, it is. Oldham ball. Hello to Carol listening in from Madeira. Very nice. We've got Madeira weather here, Carol, today. Hi to Nathan and Chris. Come on, Oldham. Hi to Wayne, our friends, and to Pi as well. Hi to Chris Norbury and Sharm El Sheikh. Very nice. Very good place for a bit of scuba diving or deep sea diving, that. Sharm. Here goes Nenny again. Just desperate to be back playing rugby, Nenny MacDonald. Ashurst up to halfway. Wildy. Milner delays Riley Dean. And George Hurst kind of stumbles into the drive forward. He's grounded. 30 out from the line. Here's Dudson looking for the offload here, Gil. Not this time. Last tackle. Right in front of the sticks. About 25 out, Oldham. Going to shift it left. That's where Drinkwater's waiting. He goes high. Says to Nenny MacDonald, chase that. But he leaves it to Jordan Turner. It's going to bounce and bounce. There's going to be an offside, is there? No. Well, that's what the crowd wanted. Referee playing on there. Barrow have the ball. Not sure where the man was standing, but referee's happy to let this go.
That was unusual. Thought it'd be offside, James Greenwood, but it's play on.
He looked a mile off. Maybe it was too obvious. Always trust the referee when they're nearer than you, is my motto. Flat ball, here come Barrow again. They've grown into this game, Elijah.
Yeah, the coach will be just wanting them to get through their set, get to a good kick. The last time they were in good ball, they coughed it up, tackle 3. So Barrows need to play the percentages, get a good kick here is vital for them.
Raiders on the last, just drilling into touch. What does that tell you? Just lucky to keep Oldham down that end, turn them around, take a breather.
Yeah, stop-start game, that's what they want. They've done that to us last time we played them as well. They wanted to kick it out. They just want a choppy stop-start game. When the game gets a rhythm, it's hard to control the ruck. So kicking it out will stop the momentum.
Midway point of the first half. Oldham's lead is 10-0. An early score from Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e. Followed up by PLT sending Jack Johnson in for a try that you or I could have scored. An absolute walk-in. Hi to Mike listening in Norfolk. We've got some big games coming up. Featherstone here next. Drinkwater.
The weather should stay like this, bright sunshine, for another week or so. If you believe the meteorologist, Josh Drinkwater goes on a little run. Last tackle, Wildy. Where's Riley Dean going to go? High, I would suspect. Back in field, Cresswell's under it, claims it well. Almost gives himself up when he saw George Hurst coming. It's just gone a little bit flat. 10-0 Oldham. And here come Barrow again. And it's been stripped and Milner comes away. Gives it to Johnson. Oldham have the ball here. 30 out from the Barrow line. Running at Ellis Robson.
That's a coach killer for Barrow. They didn't need that error coming out of trouble.
Hurst. Wildy's over it. Is there a third try here for Oldham? Drinkwater feeds Chaplow. Oldham will be thinking about changes soon. Wildy, they're going to go right. Drinkwater, Riley Dean, delays to Hurst, nice. Back inside with Riley Dean, can he find a way through himself? Gives it to Wildy, can they spread play? Oh, it's another intercept. Barrow have the ball again, and there could be a way here. The winger taking on Wildy, he won't get past Nenny McDonald, I can guarantee you that. But a penalty given away by Nene.
Lucky that's not a yellow card, that.
Yeah.
Very lucky to get away with that, but just our set finishes, they're not as polished as they should be. We need to find a kick, play the percentages, still first half. No, it's 10-0, but got to not get bored of completing sets, finishing their corner and defending them well.
Double change by Barrow. Aaron Smith and Delane Bedward are on. Josh Wood is off. He looks like he's injured as well. The hooker. And Jamie Pye, the big forward, the other man to come off. Adam Milner with a shot. If Barrow can find a way onto the scoreboard here, I think they'll start to fancy it. They've had a good spell. Remember, Barrow were worthy winners in the league fixture up at their place.
Definitely, they defended well that day. They played well. They're missing a few personnel from that game, which
Well, here they come.
It's going to hurt them, but here they go, Barrow on the right edge.
Floated over the top of Nene McDonald. And the 10 away, right side, in front of the Joe Royal stand. Can the Raiders find a way through? Building a little bit of momentum into this game. And Oldham have been pushed back. Last tackle, they're in front of the post, 10 out. They're coming left. Can they free a 2-on-1? Thornley's there, they're going to get caught with the ball. And Barrow will turn the ball over 5 metres from the Oldham line.
The Barrow coach will be happy with that. It's a completed set, they're starting in the corner. The Barrow just need to defend well here. No penalties, errors coming out of their own yardage set.
Just looking at some of the latest scores from elsewhere. York leading witness, Sheffield ahead at Bradford and All Square Featherstone London. Here's Nene McDonald. Nene on a 3-match initial loan. Discussions ongoing as to his future from there on in. I'm sure a lot will depend upon the politics of the situation at Salford. Last tackle, Oldham have possession, 30 out from their own line. Drinkwater's gone long, over the top. It's going to stay in the field of play, is it? Oh, it's going to bounce and bounce and bounce. Has he found touch? No, the fans on the far side thought so. Touch judge and referee between them said no. That was almost like the Drinkwater kick at Sheffield, which was flung back in by the Eagles man and led to Kieran Dixon scoring the match-clinching try with a broken arm. So Barrow with the ball back again.
10-0. The kick in early, looking for a 40-20. Phoenix saw that, takes it on the full. No danger.
Owen Farnworth coming on. When he carries, he changes momentum for the team, so I always love watching Owen play. He plays so aggressive.
He's a fantastic player, isn't he? Almost doesn't look like a rugby league player sometimes. Just so casual. Just walks onto the pitch and then he takes such efficient carries and offloads in the tackle like that. And Wildy will promote. An Oldham gain there. They're 20 out from the line. Nene wants to take over at hooker here, but Milner says that's my job. Chaplow into the tackle. Great opportunity for Oldham here to find a third. It's with Riley Dean right side. Fizzes one to Ian Thornley. Great offload, gets it. Oh, this is brilliant. George Hurst over the line. I think he's been held up. It's brilliant Barrow defence.
That's a great tackle. Who's the winger?
That takes some doing, holding up George Hurst from there. It was great interchange between Riley Dean and Thornley. How George Hurst hasn't scored that, I don't know.
Take a bow, the Barrow winger.
Oh, terrific work to keep George Hurst out. I do think that Hurst has to score that. Quarter of an hour and a half to go. 10-0 Oldham's leads. Decent crowd in the sunshine and our usual estranged fans listening in from far-flung corners of the globe. It's been great to be able to reconnect you with this famous old rugby league club back on the up, thanks to Bill Quinn and Mike Ford, and a lot of hard work from many others as well. It's great to have you part of the journey, and we want to see you at Boundary Park if you ever can get back here. It's Barrow in possession, trailing 10-0. Last tackle, going to drill one. That's a great looking kick. Can the fullback get there? Oh, they might. Oh, Phoenix has got lucky there. The bounce of the ball deceived Phoenix, and luckily for Oldham, it went into touch because Barrow were winning the chase.
Good period from Barrow.
They've looked good, ET, since it went 10-0.
They've held the footy, they completed their sets, and they kicked well. It's so simple. But when a team does that multiple times, all the time, you build momentum, you build confidence, you build rhythm in your team.
That's why teams like Barrow and like Batley are so good at this level, because that's what they do. Oldham looking to fling the ball around. George Hurst with a strong carry. Wildy. Milner with the bright yellow boots. Milner and Nene McDonald both in the fluorescent yellow boots today. Oldham fans want a penalty. I don't think they're going to get it. They're going to get 6 more. Back to 0, says our match referee Scott Mikalauskas. Second game he's had here recently.
Big period here for Oldham, just to complete sets, get through the sets.
Chaplow up the middle. Nene's gone hooker the last 2 plays. He wants a scamper. Here he goes. McDonald holding the ball in one hand. Still going, left side Nene. Still going, and Oldham are 10 away. He just wants to be involved. Jordan Turner flings it to Drinkwater. Again, the one-handed carry. Riley Dean, good dummy, poor pass, goes to ground. 3 bounces and Johnson picks it up. Oldham are going to have to start again. It's gone behind the line as JJ. And a bit of impetus has gone out of that attack, but Oldham still in possession. Couple to go, I think. Wildy, Drinkwater left side. Fizzes one, good angle, Matty Ashurst. And this is the last, they're 5 out. Can Wildy find a way through? He's looking for Drinkwater. It's with Turner, he's got Nene outside him. Turner powering and spinning and knocking on over the line. The Oldham fans were celebrating a try, but the referee had a great vantage point and says no.
They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. The Barrow team. Now they're here yardage now. 7 minutes to go. No Pat Moran yet. Lewis Baxter getting ready to go back on. Usually Paddy's been out there.
Interchange for Barrow Raiders, leaving the field number 32, Ryan Brown, and coming on number 20, Brett Carter.
Here come the Raiders, 20 out in front of the post. Double change for Oldham imminent. Look, grubber kick through. Phoenix is there again to defuse the danger. Brad Walker tried to thread one through. So we're going to see Moran and Baxter soon. Milner's going to be one change. Here goes Jordan Turner meanwhile.
Again, Barrow, that's a poor end to what was brewing up to be a really good opportunity to attack the Oldham line. Now 3 plays
Baxter's
later,
on for Chaplow.
they find themselves in their own half.
And 13, Adam Milner. Coming on number 16, Pat Moran. And 21, Lewis Baxter.
There goes Thornley. Oldham over halfway with Riley Dean and Moran straight into the thick of it. Last tackle, Wildy to Riley Dean. Pops one up in the air for Johnson to chase down. T. Ritson gets a start on him. Skips back in field, away from Baxter and away from Moran. Not past Farnworth. 10-0 it remains. Hello to Chris. Cheers, George, for your commentary. I'm missing Boundary Park, stuck in Anglesey at the moment. Not a bad place to be stuck. And deadly boring asking when Mo's back. Soon, hopefully. I was with Mo before the game here. We are live in the fans bar 1895 at between 2 and half past with any of the players not playing, and Mo was very positive about his fitness, so hopefully Mo will be back out on that pitch soon. Last tackle, Barrow over halfway. Where are we going here? We're going high from Brad Walker, very high. Johnson's got to get there, he's done well, he's read it well, and he skips away as well. And he's almost through the second tackle. Good mopping up from Jack Johnson, the fans enjoyed that.
If Oldham could get a try here, it'd be massive going into half-time.
There goes Phoenix. Riley Dean, can he get the offload? Not quite. It's going to be George Hurst. Wildy. Moran. Short ball to Farnworth. Drinkwater was on his shoulder, but he couldn't get the ball away. It's the last tackle. Wildy's got Drinkwater to his left. Here he goes. High hanging left footer from JD. What's the challenge like? It's Cresswell's ball. He's been safe as houses, Luke Cresswell, the Barrow fullback.
So Nana McDonald's gone back to the wing. Defensive set needed here by Oldham. Good shot, Paddy Moran.
Oh, good, strong Oldham defence. Rocking Barrow back a little bit. It's a fairly even contest this now. 10-0 Oldham's lead on the scoreboard, but since it went 10-0, it's been level pegging. The referee has stopped play. What's happened here?
Is that a supporter on the bench, on the sideline?
A supporter on the sideline. Now, I don't know what caused that, or what that was about. But hopefully that situation is now being dealt with appropriately. And we're back underway. Well, I've never seen anything like that. Barrow are kicking. Oldham could get caught here. Great grubber kick through, and they're away, the Raiders. They might score. Oh, they do. Where's that come from? Barrow have caught Oldham cold. Straight from that stoppage in play. A grubber kick through, they got round the back, and T. Ritson has finished it off. And Barrow are on the board.
That was a slight touch kick. Unsuspectingly, no one expected it, and that's how good it was. Phoenix was deep, the half noticed that. So he put a short one behind. And Alice Robson comes up with the pill, finds his winger, who's probably been the best Barrow player so far. He stopped George Hurst's try. That might turn out to be a huge play in this quarterfinal game.
Well, as I said, Barrow are in this game. And they're absolutely in this game. That was just a case of Oldham clocking off after that very strange interruption to the game. Barrow, with a quick start and a kick over the top, I think they realised that Oldham were a bit confused about the stoppage. And T. Ritson has gobbled it up.
I can't believe their supporters still there with the security.
He's still over on the far side, thankfully now behind the barricade, the LED advertising boards around the pitch.
I've never seen security guards so nice to someone that ran onto the field.
Yeah, I think Premier League football, that might have been a different story. Anyway, Barrow have a kick to pull within 4 here.
It feels like there's so much more tries, that opportunity's gone missing for Oldham.
Here comes the kick, hold that thought, what a kick that is. He's kicked an absolute cracker, has the winger Ryan Shaw. And just like that, it's Oldham 10, Barrow 6. And we have 6 minutes of the half remaining. Oldham need to get their headbacks on here, E.T.
Yeah, as I was saying before, that you'd think Oldham would have more points by now. The amount of time we've spent in their half, that's not a good start to the set by Drinkwater. Oldham on the back foot again. Can Barrow capitalise on this momentum?
Oh dear. So straight from the restart.
Oh, they're going for 2. That's interesting.
Oldham make a big mistake, penalty on halfway, and Barrow think we can kick this and we can get into half-time just a couple behind. It's a penalty on halfway.
If Barrow can go into the half-time at 2 points down, that'll be great for their confidence, because possession, field position, they're losing in those stat areas. But for them to go into half-time, possibly behind 2 points, the coach will be very happy. Barrow will be very happy with that score.
Well, he's just kicked a cracker from the touchline, as Ryan Shaw. Now, from what I've seen from the touchline, I'll say he's certainly got the distance in those legs.
He's got the wind as well.
Let's have a look. That looks great. He's kicked a beauty from halfway. He's done that before. He backed himself. He knew he could kick that. And suddenly it's Oldham 10, Barrow 8. With 4 to go until the break.
Better kick from Drinkwater.
Yeah, stays in the field of play, and here come Barrow again. They're the better team here at the moment. That was a loose play of the ball. Baxter in the tackle with Wildy.
Owen Farnworth, good left shoulder. Love it watching him play. Big hits. Put some sting into defence. Now here's the winger. He's had an outstanding game so far.
Barrow kicking on the 4th here.
Inside
looking
the
for
40.
a 40-20. That looks a cracker. Oh, it's a brilliant kick, and Barrow are feeling this. What a finish to the half from the Raiders this is. A 40-20 to get the ball back.
They can go any time they want.
Oldham have to switch on. because out of nowhere they could be going into the half-time break behind here, having led 10-0 and seemingly been in no trouble. But Barrow have found their feet and they're ducking in towards the line. And have they scored under the post? No, they're just short. Desperate Oldham defence. Flat ball, they do score now. Left of the post. Simple play from dummy half, one pass, and somehow the Raiders take the lead. What a few minutes for Barrow.
Barrow full of confidence, quick rucks. It all started from the spectator. Everything was going good until the spectator walked on the field, and then a quick try. Drinkwater kicks it dead. They get 2 points, and now they're in front against all odds, against the team sheet, against the stats of the game, against the possession, the field position, the errors made. They're going into the break, possibly leading Oldham, who have had all the ball, all the possession.
Incredible turnaround.
This is quarter-final footy at its best. Challenge Cup.
1895 Cup, Challenge Cup would be nice. I think Hull KR had something to say about our Challenge Cup run, didn't they? Either way, ET, you're bang on. I think Oldham need hard time, don't you, to regroup here?
Looking at how long's left, must not be
90 seconds.
90 seconds to go. The crowd's stunned. Everyone's stunned.
And the conversion is straightforward. And somehow, the score is Oldham 10, Barrow 14. And this has all come off the back of that interruption, ET, with a spectator.
Absolutely. I don't think we've had the ball since then.
Oldham going along nicely at 10-0. Barrow creeping back into the game. An interruption with a fan approaching the touch judge on the far side, and then 14 quick Barrow points.
Goes to show how important executing is early in the game. So Oldham had so much possession in the half, attacking the line of Barrow, but they didn't come up with any points. And now they find themselves behind in the scoreboard with 30 seconds to go.
Here come Barrow. Last play of the half, this. What a half-time team talk Paul Crary could give. And there's the hooter. Well, what a extraordinary finish to the first half. We'll be back with the second half, and Oldham will come back with work to do, because at half-time, with a place in the semi-finals of the 1895 Cup at stake, Oldham are behind at home to Barrow. Half-time score at Boundary Park, Oldham 10, Barrow 14. Players back out. Barrow leading 14-10. Oldham had a 10-0 stranglehold on this one. PLT and Jack Johnson. But after a disturbance on the far side, Barrow have taken control with 14 unanswered points. Ritson and Emslie, the try scorers. And Oldham have to come out flying here.
Can Barrow continue the momentum? Or can Oldham turn it around? I'm looking at the Oldham halves for execution this half. When they're down in the opposition try line, they've got to come up with the goods. They've got to come up with points.
Here we go. Barrow kick off. Riley Dean reaching in the sunshine. Oldham now playing right to left as we look on and needing a big response. 3 starters currently on the bench to my right. Gil Dudson, Adam Milner and Ted Chaplow warming up. And here's Nene MacDonald on his debut. What we would give for a bit of MacDonald magic. So Oldham, you can hear on the far side, Sean Long won't have been happy at half-time, the way his side took a firm grip on this contest, but have let it slip. Wildy, semi-final place at stake, remember here. Last tackle, Oldham over halfway. What's Drinkwater's kick like? Under pressure, he gets it away high. Cresswell's looked really good under the high ball, and he takes it well. And Barrow will start on the 10-metre line.
That's a good set by Oldham. Good kick, simple completion. Put it in their 10, and now that's back defence.
And the Raiders, after that purple patch at the end of the first half, probably didn't want the half-time hooter. And just to come back to what happened, it was very unclear from here. Here come Barrow again. There was a spectator who made his way onto the touchline to talk to the touch judge, and that's why play was halted. We were a bit confused about why it was being handled in the manner it was, but word I'm getting at half-time was perhaps that the spectator was poorly, wasn't particularly sure or aware where he was. So at this point, I wouldn't be too critical. We don't know what's happened on the far side. I'm not convinced it was someone causing trouble. I think it was one of those things, and it sounds like the officials and the stewards actually dealt with it pretty well. What I do know for sure is that Oldham went to sleep after that, and now they need to wake up again.
And Thornley carry.
Here we go down the middle with Thornley. Wildy. Can he get Oldham going? Change of direction, Riley Dean, then George Hurst pops up on the right shoulder. Powerful drive from George. Oldham 30 away. Wildy. Oh, Riley Dean juggles it and then steps out of 2 tackles. Still going, Riley Dean. He's away. Oh, and it's back inside. Here we go. Riley Dean out of nothing has conjured a try, and Lewis Baxter puts it down. He looked like he'd been halted. There looked nothing on. But a hop, skip and a jump from Riley Dean, and a ball inside, and Baxter has Oldham level.
Great to see the forwards get a try on the inside. Lewis Baxter pushing up on the inside. It's good to see him back in the team. He's been training the house down, trying to get it back into this team. But Riley Dean, I was telling him,
what a play from Riley Dean.
I was saying, I hope he gets to the kick. And it didn't look like he was going to get to the kick, but his feet, his deception, his speed got him out of a sticky situation. And the front rower pushing up in the middle gets a 4-pointer as Matty Wildy comes off.
And we're going to see Tom Forber on dual registration, the young hooker, 21-year-old from Wigan. He's actually had a couple of spells here, ET, at Oldham in the last few years. Matty Wildy, I'm not sure he wanted to come off, Matty. Just looking at his facial expression. Anyway, can Drinkwater give Oldham the lead back? No, he's missed another. And that wasn't a touchline conversion.
And an interchange for Oldham. Leaving the field number 9, Matty Wildy.
So 1 of 3 from the kicking tee. And it's 14 apiece. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite. But that's exactly the intensity Sean Long would have demanded at the start of this second half.
Oh, they've gone short, Barrow.
Short kick-off. Barrow got the ball back. Ref's happy for that to go. Wow. Sean Long, you probably hear Sean behind me. Sean Long on his walkie-talkie at the back of the stand behind me, he's fuming that his team have allowed that short kick-off to happen. And now they're defending their line again. Barrow could hit back here. They've come to play today. This is a patched-up Barrow Raiders side, but they know they can beat Oldham. They've done it already this year, and they're coming at the line again. Short ball, JT has to react and does. Barrow 5 out from the line. Right side in front of us in the sunshine. 14 apiece. Little stop, start. James Greenwood takes it on. Last tackle. They're a couple of metres away here. Little grubber kick through. Riley Dean reacts really well. It was a soft little control with his foot to take the danger out of that. And Oldham have possession back. And here's Forber's first involvement.
2 big plays in a row from Riley Dean. Stop the grubber kick. Come up with a try earlier. Set up. Try assist. Here comes Thornley with the carry.
So it's 3 tries to 2, but 14 apiece. Oldham missed a couple of kicks and Barrow have kicked a penalty. Moran down the middle. Still feel like it needs a spark, this. It needs a magic moment to get Oldham going again. Drinkwater goes high, last tackle. Into the sunshine. Doesn't look like dropping anything, Luke Cresswell. And he goes to ground inside 10 and Barrow come again.
Another good set completion by Oldham. Kick, caught it in their 10. And now they have to defend clean. No penalties, no errors. This is the system that Sean Long wants the game to be in. And Oldham are getting to work.
Nene McDonald has dropped deep on this near left wing. Just in case there's an early kick, he's wearing number 36 on his Oldham debut, the Papua New Guinea international. Played in a couple of World Cups. Now he's under this high ball at Boundary Park. Covers the ground so quick, he's dropped it, but he's gone back off Nene, and he'll pause, and then he'll have a look at the line. And 3 Barrow Raiders get to McDonald, and he doesn't make any ground whatsoever. I bet these Barrow players can't believe they're playing against Nene McDonald today. Here's Jordan Turner. Could say the same for JT. Still going strong. 14 apiece. It looks like the Barrow player has taken a whack to the right arm there. He's come away looking a little bit ginger. That's Brett Carter, the replacement, wearing 20. So keep your eye on that. Forber, nice from Moran. Riley Dean's having a good game. And here goes Thornley looking to break down the right-hand side in front of the Joe Royal stand. He's dropped the ball, but I'm sure he'll get a penalty. I think the fans gave that one. They let the referee know that had been ripped out. And Oldham have a penalty, which I'm sure they will kick into touch and go for the line.
I think Oldham need to do that more, set up on this left and just give early ball to Thornley, unleash him with some space and some time on his hands. Whenever he touches the ball, it's a quick play of the ball, it's a line break, it's momentum. I think Oldham really need to go down this right edge.
Great chance this for Oldham. Full set of 6, 20 away from the Barrow line. Here's the try scorer, Lewis Baxter. Can Oldham regain the lead here? They led 10-0, now 14 apiece. Forber to Drinkwater, and here's Owen Farnworth bursting at the line. 10 out, left side with Forber. Oh no! Pat Moran. He's fuming with himself. He was thinking of the pass before he took the catch, and he's dropped it right under the post. What a chance has gone begging.
You'll be disappointed with that, Paddy. He's got good hands, good sleight of hands, but on that occasion...
Yeah, he's far better than that.
Puts it down. Massive momentum release, pressure release for Barrow. Oldham were building nicely there. It's Oldham's first error of the second half. They're going to have to defend now.
It's a cup tie, this. It's a cup tie, all right. Barrow have possession. T. Ritson, a try scorer for Barrow today. The on-loan Super League winger, as he was up at Barrow with that fabulous individual score. Barrow want a penalty there. They're yelling at the touch judge. I don't know why. It's nothing to do with him. And they're chucking the ball around, and Thornley's got to get there, and he does. He's like an extra forward when he steps in like that. And they're drilling for touch, which will tell you they've been doing a lot of defending. They've done a bit of that. They're playing shrewd, Barrow, at the moment. They've found touch over on the far side, and Oldham are going to have to start deep again.
It's a good tactic from Barrow. Finding touch, they did this in the first half as well. Just to slow down the game, get the momentum back, let the forwards get a breather. I'm going from a set piece start, Nana McDonald, first carry.
Here's Nene McDonald. Started powerfully, he's been starved of ball a little bit since. His Oldham debut, an initial 3-match loan, and then let's see what happens. Here's Jordan Turner, strong carry from the captain, up towards halfway. Forber, Drinkwater, running the line and then giving it to Riley Dean, and then Phoenix appears, he just pops up into these pockets, PLT, and offloads. It's more like it. Now Riley Dean is hovering with Forber. It was Hurst who took the drive. Here's Moran. Drinkwater on the angle is Ashurst. He's got a good line there. Can't get the ball away though.
It's gone quick.
It's Baxter. Oldham setting up in front of the post. It's the last tackle, but there are opportunities here, left and right. They're 10 out. Moran wants to call the shots. Here he comes. Short ball to Drinkwater behind the line. Riley Dean. Here we go. Second of the afternoon for Jack Johnson. It was a beautiful flowing move. And JJ into the corner as Oldham lead again.
Paddy Moran didn't let it slip that time. It'd be good for his confidence. He caught it, played out the back. Drinkwater out the back to Riley Dean. As I said before, I think Oldham need to set up on this left edge and then shift it to our right where there's Farnworth, JJ and George Hurst. I think we've got to keep on doing that because of finding joy. Ian Thornley drags in so many defenders because he's got that offload on him. He's a tall player. As Gil Dudson comes back on.
27 minutes to go, bags of time. That was much more like it from Oldham. Beautiful flowing move on the last tackle, don't forget. Jack Johnson, as all good wingers do, just held his position. Got the pass, finished it off. Now Drinkwater normally nails touchline ones. He's missed a couple from further in. He's got another on the far touchline in bright sunshine. The Joe Roll stand behind him will tell us here. There you go. He loves the touchline. Just let him kick them all from the touchline. Oldham is 6 clear again at 2014. And listen to the roar.
Converting a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Oldham RL Players Association. Number 23, Josh Drinkwater. It's Oldham 20, Barrow Raiders 14.
Another short kick out by Barrow, and they've come up with it again.
And an interchange for Barrow Raiders, leaving the field number 19, Delane Bedward, and returning number 32, Ryan Brown. And an interchange for Oldham, leaving the field number 10, Owen Farber, and returning number 8, Gil Dudson.
So, can Barrow respond again? Remember, they were 10-0 down early. Now, having a good go here. Next score, E.T., you feels pretty key in this contest.
Well, the way Barrow came back in that second half of the first half, can't really rule them out. You've got the momentum from that, play the ball.
Here they come. They're already right in front of the post here. Last tackle. And Oldham are defending their line. Gil Dudson has to get back. He's just come on. And they're going to float it to this right-hand side. Now then, little grubber kick through. It's a really nice try. It's a try in the corner. Barrow have responded. It's a beautiful finish.
That's a great try.
The centre got it with nowhere to go. He put the grubber kick in, and his outside winger, Ryan Shaw, touched it down. You don't often see that. With no room to work with at all, the centre grubbering to the winger at that angle to finish in the corner. That was terrific from Barrow, and they're back to within 2.
We can't really defend that, because as soon as the ball hit his foot, you can't touch him. They had the momentum. But that is a good try. As I was saying before, I can't count them out anymore. Not after that second quarter display in the first half. So we've gone from a short dropout. They've made it really a messy game. They've been kicking it out, and that's been Barrow's tactic. And it's come up trumps. And sure, he's good with the boot too, so this could be leveled up again.
Another really good response from Barrow. Conceded a try, short kick-off, and hit right back. Now, Ryan Shaw scored it. He's also the kicker, the left-footed winger, and he's given himself this touchline conversion attempt to draw Barrow level again. 2 metres in from this near touchline. We're right behind this. He hasn't missed a kick yet. He's been kicking like a dream, and this is to level us at 20 apiece. You can almost taste the nerves around Boundary Park. Oh, he's pulled it, has he? Yes, he has. It faded back in a little bit, but it's come off the outside of the post and missed. So Oldham preserve their lead just 20 points to 18. 4 tries to 3. It's anyone's this. And Oldham go long with their kick-off. Twice Barrow have come up trumps with a short kick-off. Oldham sticking to the plan. And a good, hungry defensive effort from Oldham. The fans getting involved now. Roaring Sean Long's men on.
Good defensive set by Oldham. And then he's dropping back.
Here come Barrow, far side. Ritson with a bit of room. Ritson, he's done what he did away, and he's done it again. It's an unbelievable try. Carbon copy of what he did at Barrow. A grubber kick to himself, juggles the ball in the air, and scores a stunning try. And Ritson has his second, and Barrow lead again.
That's pure talent. That is pure talent. No defensive structure can stop something like that. A grubber kick, one-on-one with speed. Picks it up, volleys over the fullback. And they score a try, and Barrow back in this game. They're leading this game. It was a great defensive set by Oldham. They're running on final, they come up trumps. They throw the dice, they got the win. Now Oldham have to come up with a big play. Take a Barrow coach. As you were saying before, George, you said at the start of the game, the team sheet, looked at both team sheets, but he's come here with a tactic. He's come here to make the game stop-start, short kickoffs, kicking it out, and it's come up trumps. It really has. So the coaching staff of Barrow, they've worked hard, they've looked at us all week, and they've came up that this tactic is the best way to try and beat Oldham. And here goes Shaw with the kick.
Midway through the second half, a straightforward kick to give Barrow a 4-point lead. Oldham have to find something. No mistake. Oldham 20, Barrow 24, and the Roughyeds need to switch on.
It's Oldham 20, Barrow Raiders 24.
And the nerves grow inside Boundary Park. I think we're going to see Adam Milner. He's stripped off and ready to come back on. Last tackle, Barrow. Oh, it's deflected. That can't be played at, deemed played at, I'm sure. The Oldham man had turned his back. It's gone into touch. It should be Oldham ball.
I've seen these go against us.
Yes, I have. There was one the other week. Well, there was one at Sheffield, wasn't there? He just drilled it. So Baxter off, Milner back on.
See, that was a good defensive set by Oldham. The set before was a good defensive set as well, but they ran it on the last.
And returning number 13, Adam Milner.
Gil Dudson
So
lays it at the 50%.
big moments in this game. Drinkwater, Riley Dean, nice. Ashurst on the charge, not quite. Forber, Oldham 10 away, left side, Drinkwater. Milner back on. Oldham need a quick response here. Forber again, change of direction. Drinkwater, Phoenix the danger man to go to the line! That's what he does! That's what PLT brings. He is dynamite and Oldham are level. What a game.
Two different type of style of teams today. So Oldham very structured. Most of Oldham tries have come off set plays, set shifts, one-on-ones. Where Barrow, all of their tries have come off the cuff. Kicks on final, running on final. Early kicks behind. It'll be good for Oldham's confidence. Defence has been well. They've defended well. And they've got some rewards from it.
Bags of time, 17 minutes to go, 24 all. Drinkwater lining up a kick at goal. It's the wrong side for a right footer. The angle's not too awful, but he's missed a couple of these today. He seems to nail them from the touchline, but struggle a little more with ease. It's, what, 6-7 metres in from this near touchline.
Can he kick off both feet?
That looks good. Oh, yes! He must have heard me, JD. Oldham are back in front. Listen to the roar from the Joe Royal stand.
And converts of a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Oldham RL Players Association. Number 23, Josh Drinkwater. It's Oldham 26, Barrow Raiders 24.
That is an ugly kick.
Another short
Gone
kick-off.
short again.
This time Oldham have the ball back.
I think it's the first short dropout we've received.
Can Oldham find a strong final 15 minutes of this game to book a semi-final place? They need a big performance. Moran spinning and driving. Oldham are 15 away, it's the last tackle. Forber's over it. They're going to come left with Drinkwater. Reverse kick through, it could go anywhere this. Phoenix has knocked it back, it's going to be a try, is it? Oh no, the referee said PLT was out. It was tapped back, PLT had a foot in touch. Oh, this game's... I'm not sure my voice is going to last here.
He'll be disappointed with that kick, Josh Drinkwater. Put too much on it, too much speed on it.
And here come Barrow again. Their danger man is T. Ritson, make no mistake about that.
Definitely.
He can score a try out of nothing. And he scored 2 of them this afternoon. Johnson with 2, PLT from 2. It's blow for blow. In the sunshine at Boundary Park. Cresswell's dumped on his back. The Oldham fans getting behind their side. It's all hands to the pump. Here come Barrow, chucking the ball around. What a performance it's been from Paul Crary's side. And they offloading the tackle, it'll be play on, it's gone backwards. That looked forward. Oh, it's been allowed to go. That was right in front of us. That was forward. That might have been as well. Here come the Raiders, far side. Oh, they've knocked on. The centre knocked on with Ritson outside him and PLT's away. What a contest this is. I'll tell you what, if you're listening and you're in the Oldham area and you could have come today, you need to get here because you're missing out. This is amazing. The atmosphere, the rugby, the tension, the excitement, the drama. Get here if you can. Pat Moran's done his stint. Ted is back. Here's Milner back on. Drinkwater. Drinkwater needs to grab hold of this, ET, like he did at Sheffield last week. His game management was spot on last week.
Definitely.
That's what Oldham need here. Forber. Chaplow back on.
First carry.
Oldham need to score next, I would suggest. They lead 26-24. Less than 15 to go.
We've got to go to Thornley.
In the semis at stake. Here's Drinkwater taking control. Drinkwater! We called it. A big game, needed a big player. That man was Josh Drinkwater, and right on cue, he dances through to give Oldham a bit of breathing space.
You called it, George. You said 30 seconds ago, Drinkwater needs to take control of this game. And he comes up with a good play. Backs himself. Again, another structured set piece. People in shape, bodies in motion, speed, tempo, everything. Just got to stop Barrow in these short kickoffs or these kicking these balls out because it's really upset Oldham's rhythm. Once they find the groove, Oldham are hard to stop.
Drinkwater has given himself an easy conversion. It's 30-24, but Drinkwater is going to tag on another 2 here. He's right in front. No mistake, onto the roof of the stand. It's not been perfect, this from Oldham, but the response under pressure twice has been bang on. It's an 8-point lead with 11 minutes to go.
Number 23, Josh Drinkwater.
Going for another short kick out.
Another short Barrow kick-off. Well, it's mid-distance. This will be Oldham ball.
Great catch,
Can
George.
Oldham see this one out now? Crucially, they're 2 scores ahead and they've got a penalty. Barrow offside. Listen to the cheer. Thanks for all of your interaction, those of you listening in because they can't make it today. Always great to hear from you, especially you, Stephen, on a Brittany coastal footpath walk, needing a stress reliever. But let's keep it positive, guys. When your team goes behind, that's when they need you. None of the negativity. And yes, whoever asked about the commentary being live, of course it is. I'm not sure how I could be here giving a non-live commentary. That wouldn't work. Maybe restart your computer.
Drinkwater again. We're going to the right edge.
JD, flat ball. Oldham are taking control here. Phoenix! Hat-trick for PLT to nudge Oldham towards a semi-final.
Again, we look so dangerous when we go from left to right. Thornley, George Hurst, PLT with the speed. I think we need to play that way more often going into the future. But I'm not counting Barrow out, I'm not counting them out.
For number 31, Phoenix, Laulu-Togaga'e.
Because Barrow, they can hold their head up high. They're not going to stop. But the momentum, the position, the field position, Oldham have earned it. They've worked hard for it. They've been made to work for it. It's slowly seeing the fruits of all the hard effort that's gone in at the start of the first half and the start of the second half.
Well, what a response to T. Ritson's second try that put Barrow 24-20 up. It's been one-way traffic from Oldham since then. Two from Phoenix, Drinkwater. And what an atmosphere inside Boundary Park now. This is what the fans came for. The feel-good factor very much alive at Boundary Park. Can Drinkwater put a cherry on the cake? Of course he can. It's a 14-point Oldham lead. 38-24 with 8 minutes to go.
And converting a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Oldham RL Players Association.
Again, another short kick out.
Josh Drinkwater.
Short kick off set up here.
It's Oldham 38, Barrow Raiders 24.
It's gone 10. It's definitely gone 10.
It's gone back. Barrow have got the ball back here.
However Shaw's kicking that ball, I've never seen her do that before.
Dudson all over the Barrow man in the tackle. Oldham are almost there. There's still time. 7 minutes. Should just about see my voice home.
Alice Robson, he's been strong for Barrow today.
Here come the Raiders again, left side. There've been some big performances from Oldham today. All the talk was about Nene MacDonald, but Josh Drinkwater, PLT, terrific out there. Here come the Raiders, Cresswell. Sliding defence, Drinkwater has slipped, Cresswell again. Short ball, they're keeping it alive here, Raiders, they're not done yet, you know.
I'm not writing them off, absolutely not. They can come up with tries out of nothing.
Here they come, they want to try and get T. Ritson in the corner again here. Still alive, it's backwards. Clean pickup. Then a grip through, and so was that Riley Dean with a take? Fired into him.
That's Riley. He's come up with a big play. That's his third big play. So Raptor set's been called. Outside backs are going to take over. Look at Nene MacDonald, next carry.
Here's Nene MacDonald. A Nene MacDonald try now would make it almost a perfect afternoon of drama. Forber. Tom Forber on dual registration from Wigan. It's back with Drinkwater. Jordan Turner jinking behind the line. Ashurst again popping up in the pack here. This is a game worthy of a final. It looks like Oldham will have a semi-final to look forward to. That draw, by the way, is next Sunday night. Last tackle, bang in front of the post, 20 out. Riley Dean with it. He's going to put one in the air for Jack Johnson to chase. Ritson claims.
Oh no, Thornley's down again. I think he's done that hip.
No, I think it's his head.
Nah, it's
Oh
the hip.
no, you're right. You're right, it's the same injury. Ian Thornley just back from an absence because of a hip injury, and looks like he's got a problem. Oh, we didn't want that. And here come Barrow taking advantage, and they've got a free man, and they're not done, the Raiders. They're attacking, Phoenix is over, and Phoenix gets an ankle tap. He's still going Broadbent. Cresswell gives himself up, and then goes again. I think Thornley's going to have to come off.
Chapel, great tackle. Great tackle.
Scram, the bodies everywhere here. It's utter madness. Kick and chase over the top. Can he claim it? It's knock on. It's a knock on. It'll be Oldham ball. Blimey.
Barrow Raiders, take a bow. They've come here. They've come here with a
4.5 to go.
game plan to upset, to come up with a different style of attack, and they really have. They've backed themselves, they've played confidently. As Oldham, all they need to do is just finish this game off.
Drinkwater.
Finish this game off clean, hopefully no injuries.
George Hurst. 4 minutes to go. Oh, offloading. Forber picks it up. Takes it on and gets clobbered. Drinkwater. Milner. Oldham aren't done yet. Riley Dean dancing through far side. Still going, Riley Dean puts a grubber kick through. Can Johnson get there? It's going to be too deep.
7 tackles set.
So
3 minutes to go.
Josh Drinkwater named man of the match by our man of the match sponsor, the Oldham Rugby League Players Association.
Interchange for Barrow Raiders, leaving the field number 33, Jamie Pye, and returning number 16, Charlie Emslie.
Here come Barrow, closing moments of what's been a pulsating game at Boundary Park. Oldham are heading into the semi-finals of the AB Sundecks 1895 Cup.
Barrow have thrown everything at Oldham today. And they keep coming. Different style of attack, but it's been effective.
Don't forget, stay across our social media channels. We'll have immediate post-match reaction. I'll be straight down onto the pitch to talk to the players on the hooter. Riley Dean picks it out of the air and he's away! Cresswell gets there.
Big play from Riley Dean.
Here's Nene McDonald. Been pretty quiet second half as Nene, but he's off now and gets Oldham over halfway. Thornley looks okay, he's moving, he stayed out there. He brings in Chaplow. Is there one more try here for Oldham? 1 minute to go. Oldham are going to win this game. Forber, Dudson's on his shoulder. Drinkwater, the man of the match. Nice ball to Riley Dean. It's come off a Barrow hand. That'll be 6 again for Oldham into the final minute. Barrow aren't going to get the ball back here. What a performance ultimately from Sean Long's men. Twice they were behind against the odds and they've responded so well.
Nene McDonald, one-on-one on the left edge here. Here he goes.
Here he is, Nene McDonald, attacking the Barrow line, right over the top of 2. Still going, Nene. Eventually grounded 5 away. 6 again, says the referee. Nene gets up slowly. Forber. Ashurst on the hooter. And Oldham can celebrate now. A place in the semi-finals. Thanks for your company today. Thanks to Elijah Taylor. Oldham are through. Reaction on the way. Roughyeds have won it 38-24.
We are 18 minutes away from Wembley.